What is up, everybody? This is Tarot King. This is just a video for my personal friend. She's an ENFP. Just gonna throw that out there. Her name's Courtney, okay? Many of y'all may not know her, but bless. This is a video specifically for her. She is one of my clients who hooks me up with gifts from my wish list as payment for an exchange, energy exchange for a tarot reading. I'm even the deck I'm using right now is a deck from her. So you know what? Shout out to Courtney just for always sending me some fresh decks so that I can keep the energy flowing and so that I can, just have a variety as I'm doing divination and doing readings for other people. So I just want to thank you, Courtney. Now that being said, let's get right into your reading. Guys, if you're watching this and this isn't your reading, you still can get a message if it resonates with you. Also, you can always pay me $55 for a tarot reading like this, and or send me a couple decks off of my wish list in it as energy exchange. Okay, and you can, yeah, get a reading this way. Okay, so that being said, Miss Courtney. Okay. I've already pulled the cards last night. I wanted to wait until right now to do your reading so that it could be on video, okay? And also, I like doing it on video because, excuse me, because usually like I'll do my videos, do a reading, and then I get the time that it took to make the video, and I look up that angel number, and it usually lines up with everything I said and then some. So bless, at the end of this video, I will send you the angel number and what spirit is saying as you are transitioning. Okay, guys, for those who for who are watching and like wondering what this reading is about, Miss Courtney is wondering if she should move, or she's gonna move, okay, and she's making a transition, and she's wondering, she wants to be moved by October. Bless, we'll see what the cards say. All right, so that being said, the first card that came out, Miss Courtney, in your past position is the Three of Swords reversed. Have it tattooed on my arm. Okay, so the Three of Swords reversed, it talks about forgiveness, healing, some pain that you went through, but you healed from it. And clarifying the Three of Swords, we have the Emperor reversed. You could have been dealing with an Aries, an overbearing male is what it looks like. Maybe a father figure. It doesn't have to be, could be a boyfriend, even a relationship. But it looks like you were healing. If you look at this Three of Swords, it's really trippy. It has this person is crying up here, okay? But yeah, when the Three of Swords is reversed, it shows me that you have healed something from your past, okay? And it looks like there's some wounds in your past when it comes to bossing up, to be a boss, okay? And so that is what's on your mind right now, is what it looks like with this Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is typically a gift exchanging energy, and also, it's nostalgia. It's wishing that things would be the way they used to. Well, honey, that is stopping your progression forward. This is kind of what makes you, your willpower, kind of dissolve at times, because we have the Chariot reversed under the Six of Cups, and it just looks like that's what's blocking you from going forward, because the Chariot is all about moving forward, and we have all these horses. This is a powerful ass card, but it is reversed, and it doesn't mean that you are powerfully ass stuck, okay? But it's just like showing there's a blockage here with moving forward, because again, the Six of Cups, it's upright, but it's showing that you're kind of thinking about the past when maybe you had to heal, and you weren't, ready to be a boss, so to speak, with this Emperor card here. Also, again, you could be dealing with relationships, things of that nature could be holding you back. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for this future here, we have the Queen of Wands, and she kind of looks like you. She's the vibe. She's a queen. Interesting enough, she has all these pyramids here, and she's in a desert, which I'm going to show you later, that lots of your cards are showing desert energy, okay? But focusing on this card right now, this is the Queen of Wands. Okay, she's fiery. She's a vibe. She typically has a black cat on her throne, or a leopard, as you see right here. Okay, leopards are fast animals, but there's a reversal here. So the thing is, Spirit is saying with this Queen of Wands energy, she represents you and your complete authenticity, because again, on the old traditional tarot cards, the Queen of Wands has a black cat, and people used to be like, black cats are evil, and she's like, F you, I like my black cat. And so she put it on the throne with her to reign, and that represents your shadow side. It represents a part of yourself that may be a little bit weird and quirky, but being yourself and your authenticity, and enjoying the light, right? And again, she's in this desert, she's the queen of this desert, she's in pyramids, okay? But when there's a reversal, it's saying, first of all, there's an element of not being 100% authentic, okay? So Spirit is saying to go within to find that authenticity. What is your light telling you inside, okay? Because we also have Strength here in reverse. This is Leo energy. We're in Leo season. And then after Leo season is Virgo season. But just saying, with Strength reversed, it also shows some fears, okay? Fears to be your authentic self, fears to be maybe in a place that isn't your highest authenticity. That's just the vibes I'm getting looking at the cards. However, with the bottom of the deck energy, you have the Queen of Coins, and she's a vibe. With the deck of cards you just sent me, Miss Courtney, I actually looked, I looked through them. I was like, this is a really fly deck. It's real pretty. It's over there on the table, but bless. I opened the book and I seen the Queen of Coins, this one, and in that other deck. And then, I opened the book and I seen it. And ultimately I shuffled. I shuffled really, really intently, really good. I wanted to know my gifts and my energy and from that deck specifically, and I got the Queen of Coins, right? And so let me just talk about the Queen of Coins a little bit. The Queen of Coins is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. She's about her money and she's about stability. She's about finding balance with the home and the family life. She, nothing goes to waste. She is a worker. She kind of reminds me of a Proverbs 31 chick. So if you read the Bible, bless, go read that. But ultimately, this is the Proverbs 31 chick because her family praises her. Her husband is like, that's my baby. And she's out there working. She wears purple. She's royal, and she gets that money. But then she has time for family. She has time to, be in her stability. And she's very nurturing, very giving. Okay. But then, under this is the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is just showing, that you're coming out of poverty and things of that nature. And also feeling left out in the cold a little bit. But it's like you are definitely a queen. You have two queens here. You have the Emperor here, the Chariot. The Chariot is about going forward. You have some major cards here, okay? The very bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. And so Spirit is saying, as you're moving from this place to the next, it's going to be feel rushed probably, and kind of forceful. The Tower deals with sudden change, right? And it's Mars energy. Bless, the Tower is falling because, excuse me, it was built on a weak foundation anyway, and something stronger needs to be built. And then so I got an extra card. I was like, you know what, bless, this is the main card. And really this is too, I get, it's weird the way I do tarot cards. I get past, present, future, then the bottom of the deck, which is the most important card. Then I clarify what that bottom of the deck is meaning, which it doesn't really need to be clarified, but I like some extra energy. Anyway, then at the end of getting the past, present, future, the bottom of the deck, and clarifying the bottom of the deck, I get another one. And I read 2x2s, I get another bottom of the deck. And this is what Spirit really wants you to know. Again, things are going to be very sudden. It's like lightning crashing and everything falling. Excuse me. But it was because it was built on a weak foundation, and the universe is like, we need to rebuild something, we need to make something strong. And so, the advice and the extra advice I pulled is the Ace of Cups reversed, okay? And that is remembering to fill your own cup, before you fill another person's cup, okay? Because ultimately you can't give if you have an empty cup. And so it's asking you to love yourself, and again, go within, to find the direction you're seeking, because this Queen of Wands in your future is reversed. And not only is she not walking in her 100% authenticity, it's as if she's being a little attention seeking, okay? Maybe you have a fear of attention seeking, I don't know, or lashing out, because when the Queen of Wands is reversed, she's a little bit attention seeking bitch, okay? Not gonna lie, not calling you that. But ultimately, she can act out because she wants people to see her in her authenticity. She wants people to see her in her fire. But when she's reversed, she's like kind of acting out because she's like, you're going to give me my attention either way. And when strength is reversed, strength typically is a quiet energy. Kind of manipulating the situation in a good way. I guess manipulation isn't the right word, but there's a word on my mind. Hold on. What is it? It is persuasion. Okay. The strength card represents persuasion by inner power, not having to bitch slap no one. And the Queen of Wands, she's usually very warm, she's extroverted, but there's reversals, so it looks like very intense angry energy for your future as of now. When you do, past, present, future with the tarot cards, the future is always indicative, or it can be changed by what we do in the present moment. And again, in the present moment, it looks like you're looking back, okay? Again, because the Six of Cups here, this girl, when it's facing this way, she's facing the past, and this is a card of the past. So it's facing this Three of Swords here. And so she's looking at the Three of Swords, the pain she's had to heal from. I feel like you're looking at some pain that you've had to heal from, and again, it's stopping you from going this way, forward, okay? And so, bless, ultimately, Spirit is saying go within, okay? And that you can overcome the obstacles. You just have to be balanced with your money, come out of poverty. Also, in times of poverty, it looks like you have some people who are going to be by your side. I don't know if this is a mother, a grandmother, or you, but I think that this actually represents, where this Five of Coins is here. The Five of Coins is feeling abandoned. It's feeling left out in the cold. But then above it is the Queen of Coins, reminding you that you always have help and provision in times of distress, even the Five of Coins alone, typically it's someone on crutches out in the cold, and it's like the window is illuminated. So it represents help from the divine and help from God and the angels, but you have to ask for it, right? And so I just see that there's help for you as you move, and try to move by October. But Spirit is saying the wisdom right now is to go within, find out what you really want. Know that the past is kind of holding you back at the moment, is what it looks like. And, reminding yourself to fill your own cup before you fill another's, because you have to love yourself, and you have to have some love for yourself before you can give love to others and give anything to others, really. Okay, so let's dive a little deeper. I actually these are like little, very little cards. I don't know where they came from. People just started making little decks like this. Okay, so we have some fortune cookies, some manifestation cards, and some fairy wisdom for you. Let's see what they say. So we'll start with the fairies. It says backpack. Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out of the city and enjoy the outdoors. Period. Okay, and then we also have arrows. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Okay, so you're being pointed somewhere. What is that, Grandma? Joy. Oh, my dog was tapping on the window. I'm like, is someone here? Okay, so we have music. Okay, and I want you to remember this one because there's another card here that's symbolic of music, but it says fairies dance in the green hallow Where the music plays, joy will follow. So if you're feeling in a bad mood, remembering those painful times in the past, listen to some music that will gas you up, hype you up, okay? Is the vibe I'm getting. And then we also have support, okay? And it says, there's always help around. When you ask, it can be found. Yes, just what I was saying over here. There's spirit, and this comes through the other cards, but I'll let you see that when I get to them. But ultimately, spirit is saying big time that there is help for you. So you might as well go with the flow. Be nice, love yourself, and then love the people who are for you, because they're gonna help you in times of need. And maybe not always. Maybe you have those type of people, like for instance my grandma in there, okay? She's like, I'm never gonna help you again, but bless, she be helping me again. Okay? And it's not because it's not nothing to brag about or anything. I'm just saying there's help. Your family are here to help you. People that you love are here to help you. And sometimes they do that at their own expense. So remember that, and remember to be nice to those who help you. Remember to love those who help you. And also a big thing that's coming up in your cards is to speak what you want, not only to the universe, but communicate to those who are going to be helping you, okay? And be like, can you help me if I'm like, me and the girls, me and the kids are like kind of hungry one day or something? Like, are you going to be there for me? Kind of communicate. Not manipulate, but communicate, okay? But ultimately, we have love life and the fortune cookies. It says, affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So love life is a little bit in here, okay? Getting some love, okay? But it says major life change. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence, okay? So we got some changes up in this place, and it could be coming from love life. I don't know. If you're moving in with the lover, bless, that's your business, okay? But it says care required. This is actually a big a point to your reading. Care required. You need to take care of yourself. You need to go within. You need to love yourself. Get some quiet time. Even get a journal. Write down your thoughts. Write down your worries. Write down what you know is bigger than your worries. Getting some care, self-care, healing is going to be essential in this move, okay? And it says care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Okay, and then we got one more fortune cookie. We got jealousy. And it says, watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So going to the park, taking your journal, listening to some music. I think that is like, that's what I envision for myself sometimes. Like, I just want to be at peace, right? And I love me some journals. I got some other people who sent me some journals as payment for tarot readings, but they're just like $35. Get you a real fancy journal. I'm not gonna lie, get you a fancy one, okay? The point is, and you can get a cheap one, get you a Disney journal, whatever. But ultimately, when you get you a fancy one, it's more real, right? It's like a spell book. But anyway, writing down what you want to manifest. Joy, calm down. Sorry, my dog is tripping. But ultimately, writing down the stuff you want to manifest. It's like a recipe book for success, okay? And just going to the park, listening to some music, enjoying the birds, the ants, getting happy over everything. And then just just getting out in nature will help you find some direction, okay? We also have, I think this was the bottom of the deck. It says breaking bad habits. Self-acceptance is a big key, okay? Because when this Queen of Wands is reversed, it's like, bless, she accepts herself, but she's like, well, where's everyone else at? They need to be supporting me too. They need to be accepting me too. But no, it's about self-acceptance at its full, potential. And it says self-acceptance, excuse me, my allergies. Self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So breaking some it says breaking bad habits at the top, okay? And so we also have the elements, okay? This is magic at your disposal in this move. You're breaking bad habits. You're starting to see yourself in a better light. And You're finding protection. You're finding that you are protected. We have the elements. It says the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Okay, so getting your mind right, breaking bad habits, knowing your protection, knowing you can be a stable person like anyone else. We have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dream and wishes. Okay, and then we also have little luxuries. It says generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. So again, reminding you that there's those little luxuries, people helping you. I see love life. This is an air. We have arrows, backpack, music, support. There's a theme here that you are supported. You have little luxuries on the side, maybe even starting a side hustle or something. There are going to be people who are jealous of you, but you are protected, and that this is a good adventure. I love it. I love it. Okay. And it's all before me. It's all neat. It's all looking fresh. And, this doesn't mean that there's never going to be a problem, okay, because you are becoming independent and learning the new ways and new cycles of life. But this spirit is saying, you got this, you're going on an adventure, you might as well do it. Break these bad habits of, disbelief in yourself. Know that your wishes are coming true, and that, again, people are there for you is a big message that comes through. So we're going to read the rest of these oracles. I pulled them last night, but I just put them in a stack real quickly. But bless, this is your reading. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the future. It came up in the future position. It says Mars and Libra. So it says choice. Okay, and you see the scales there. You're gonna have to make a choice of some kind, it looks like, in your future. Let's see. For the past, though, we have Sun and Cancer with resourcefulness. You could be dealing with the Cancer. Cancers are very introverted. They love their home life. Okay, let's go a little deeper. And in the present moment, we have Jupiter, which Jupiter is about expansion, and it's in Taurus, and that's the key house. Excuse me. Taurus rules the house of what we own. Okay, so there's expansion there. You're still going to have to make a choice of some kind, and I'll read this from the book. But this is very good energy. Bottom of the deck, we have Venus and Virgo with discrimination. And again, going slow is what it looks like. Let's read those out the book real quick. So first of all, I'm going to read the bottom because the bottom ties past, present, future together, and it's very important. So, Venus in Virgo. Let's see. All right, and it says, when this card is picked, it shows the need to be ultra selective, using all powers of discretion to attain aim. So don't just jump right out there, but be selective of where you're going and what you're doing. And it says events, a close friendship that may develop further, a total makeover, a love affair with someone at work. Ooh, okay, just saying, just throwing that out there. And bless, don't be scared. No one on my YouTube channel or anywhere, there's many Courtney, so no one knows who I'm talking about. But bless, we're gonna keep talking. We just saying, okay. So bless, there's love, the vibe there. Someone at work, it said, it's some about that, but it says again, when this card is picked, this is the main message. It shows the need to be ultra selective. Virgos are very, they bring order and from chaos. They don't like dirty anything. So this is saying, be kind of judgmental, okay? Be like, you know what? Where I'm going, they got too many ghetto neighbors. No, but ultimately be a little selective, okay, and decide what you want. But there are butterflies here. I've been seeing butterflies even in real nature, okay? So butterflies are about transformation. And so let's go down to this card, Jupiter in Taurus, which is the present moment. Jupiter in Taurus. And it says, when this card is drawn, it hints that one should be aware of priorities and question whether material gain is really most important at the moment, which, of course, it is. It says events, gaining pleasure from beautiful things, extravagant taste, a generous love of art, using money to cultivate powerful friends. Okay? And so let's jump right to the future here with Mars and Libra, Because I think you are a Libra as well, Miss Courtney here. Let's see here. Mars and Libra, number 7. All right, and it says when this card appears, it always indicates a difficult choice to be made. Period. Events, a deliberate change of direction, a business merger, choosing between two partners, or diverse business options. Okay, so bless you, a Libra. They always have hard times, making a decision, but there's going to be a decision that needs to be made. Spirit is asking you to slow down because we got 2 earth signs in the middle here, and be selective. Okay, but let's read the first one, Sun and Cancer. That came out for your past. Sun and Cancer, number 4. Okay. So it says, when selected, this card suggests that family background is more than usually important. Inherited family traditions contribute much to the way in which the questioner lives. Okay, so family is very important. And it says events, those requiring sympathy, suspicion based on previous experience, big family occasions, reunions, inheritance, paternal contact. So that was in the past. Cancers are very family oriented. It looks like you're, expanding now, needing to slow down though. Questioning, is money, the most important thing, or is family and living life, having some barbecues, enjoying your family. But there will be a choice to be made. Again, Spirit is saying slow down, go inward. You're going to know what it is when you just do you, relax, go to a park, listen to some music, and think, what the freak do I want in life? Okay, we also have, this came up reversed, and I feel like it was significant because we had the 6 of Cups, and that's a kind of a childish energy in a good way, but it says anti-aging in reverse. This is essential oil. Sorry, I almost bent my card. And it says anti-aging, but the keyword at the top is spirituality, and it says trigger statement, I am so disconnected. True statement, everything is connected. This is why Spirit's saying get out in nature, some sun, listen to some music, and know that you are connected. And again, that's why going inward, you're going to find the direction you need. And it says it will be beneficial for you to spend time in quiet contemplation. You need to reflect within to find the answer you seek. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have a green card. Green is associated with the heart chakra, so going into your heart. And it says balance here, and it says trigger statement, no one understands me. And this is the essential oil of lavender. I love lavender. But it says true statement, I ask for what I need. Okay, asking the universe, what do you need here? Praying, asking even those who usually help you, or who don't, knowing that help is on the way. Help surrounds you in this transition, but again, you still got to go slow. You got to decide which place is best, what to do, and all of that, and balance and go with your heart. But it says true statement, I ask for what I need. And then it says from a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you, period. Okay, we also have the color orange, and from my color deck here, excuse me, orange, it says ideation. So this is like a seed that you're planting. This is saying that you are in a phase of ideation. So idealism, and again, going and thinking and just, remembering. Let's read that one. Hold on. Put this to the side here. Where's it at? Where it at? Here it is. With orange here. So orange is going to even help you in the moving process. I'll read orange first, and it says, orange combines the fire energy of red with the optimism of yellow. I'm wearing orange as well, okay? A sunrise signaling a new day, or a burst of citrus. It can elicit feelings of warmth, happiness, and high energy. As a friendly, playful hue, orange can give off a sense of joy. When worn like red, orange is a stimulating color. In fact, it's sometimes used in fast food restaurants as a device to keep people moving. Interesting. Working with orange in color magic can help curb procrastination, giving you a boost of energy in order to move forward with your goals, okay? And then so let's go to ideation where it says that. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Come on now. Where the heck's ideation? Is it in the reds? I'll be pissed. Happiness, rejection, success. Maybe it's in the yellow. No. Where the freak is? I'm sorry. Orange, 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 orange. Maybe it's in the red. Hold on. No, I see it as orange. Okay, let's go again. One more time. I don't see ideation. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see here. Flipping. Ideation. Where are you? Caution, determination, illumination, hunger. You know what? I can't find it. And I remember I couldn't find it one time, but like this time I should be able to find it. Maybe it's in the pinks. It's not pink. Oh, it is in the pink. What the freak? This is orange. Okay, so let's see if it's in the pink or whatever. It is in the pinks. Okay, so I'm going to read pink to you because I don't know. It says pink is frequently associated with love, sweetness, nurturing, and compassion. Pink roses are often associated with affection and gratitude. In astrology, pink is aligned with planet Venus, which rules over aesthetics and love. Rose quartz, a popular crystal known for its light, pink hue, is said to be useful for connecting to matters of the heart and boosting feelings of self-love. Brighter shades of pink, like magenta and fuchsia, convey a sense of excitement, while lighter shades of pink are often used to bring feelings of relaxation into an environment. And it says ideation. It says this card is about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Now is the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy this special time. Okay, so it's a beautiful energy nonetheless, but pink is a vibe, okay, for you. But again, you're growing up is what I'm seeing here, and it's like, kind of like wish I, would be a kid again or something like that is the vibe I'm getting. But no, you're growing up and you're doing it good. You're balancing, but you've got to go in, get some quiet time. And again, it would be beneficial for you to spend time in quiet. It says it on both sides. Okay, but contemplation, you need to reflect within to find the answers you seek. And again, from a place of love, you need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you. Just a reminder, okay? And so moving on. Interesting enough, you have a pink dragon. So actually, I thought this card was orange, but it was in the pinks. And then you have the pink dragon again. This is one of my guardian dragons apparently from this deck, but as you see, he holds a cricket, and that is luck, and the cricket is playing music. So music is highly important to you in this time. It will put you in the spirit. It will help you go in a little deeper. Probably as an ENFP like me, music helps me very medicinally. But it says dusky pink dragon from Andromeda prepares all chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Okay, remember, accept it, radiate it. And then it says, touch others with his flame. So love is very important here, especially if you're dealing with some jealous folks here. You got to remember that you are loved, and even to love the haters. But we also have Black Dragon from Saturn, and Saturn is connected to Capricorn energy. Saturn in astrology is the planet that teaches us hard lessons, and it excuse me, Saturn typically doesn't get back to the place it was when we were born until 30 years later. So when we're turning about 27, 28, 29, 30, then Saturn is coming back into our life, and it's showing us the lessons that we've learned and that we're growing up. And Spirit is saying to continue to love. You're growing up a little more. You're learning your lessons. Yeah, and I'll read this one. It says, Black Dragon from Saturn. It says, brings your wisdom through spiritual discipline. It says, concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. And so even that energy is asking you to, concentrate, go within, be selective, but that be happy, know that you are loved by the universe, by others. People are going to be helping you, and so you should be loved and love others in return, but also that you've learned a lot of lessons, that you're growing up. And again, it says concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. Okay, so the next card we have is Canary Spirit, sing your own song. I'm like looking for my book for that one. Yeah, it's right here. I'll read that one to you. The bottom of the deck is Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. So again, with the vulture, it reminds you, know, like even the things that die, okay, are gonna be used for feeding the vulture. Okay, and so ultimately, even the things of your past that have not went well, or even went well, that have died, that have ended their time, they're it's using, you know, you can use that, okay, to sing your own song. And but ultimately, no, nothing was wasted. You have been learning your lessons, is what I'm seeing. um Bless, okay, that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, and then we also got the camel. And so again, I tell you, I see so much desert imagery up in this reading here. It's like probably like you're moving from a desert. Here's the vibe. I'll tell you in a minute, but let's see. I'm gonna read this Canary Spirit real quick. All right, all right, all right. And it says, Oracle message, Canary Spirit arrives to help you find your authentic voice and express what is in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine as Canary Spirit sings to remind you of inherent joy and to support you as you sing your own song. Now is the time to let the world know who you really are. Canary Spirit message is that you are free to be yourself and express your most cherished desires. The world wants to hear your song. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you're being called to fully be yourself, for only then will you find harmony and joy. You can make music with others so beautifully when your note rings true. Okay, and so that again, we have music imagery. We had music in the fairies. We have music in your dragons. Music is about harmony, working with others to create a symphony. Okay, so but singing your own song, that's what's gonna make it sound better. Okay, but also listening to music is a vibe, is what I'm seeing here. Now, you also have this lovely camel. And it says endurance. It says, despite the persistent severity of the sun, camel refuses to succumb. An impressive example of self-sufficiency, he has mastered trusted techniques that have aided him in his longevity. Enduring extreme temperatures and scant rainfall, Camel encourages us to travel inward for our answers. No better reservoir exists than our own personal pool of insight. For self-preservation, Camel encourages us to take only what is necessary and tread lightly on our spirit. So take, maybe only what's necessary. Try not to take the whole world with you. But also camels, they can drink water and then they can last for weeks, right? But it's not saying you're gonna go weeks without water. I'm just looking at this Ace of Cups here, but then it's reversed and it's like you're thirsty, okay? But ultimately, the Ace of Cups is for holding water, bless, or any other drink. But ultimately, you need a refill, okay? But then you need to go and make it last a while. Learn to make things last is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's a beautiful animal spirit, considering many of your cards are holding desert imagery in the tarot and oracle. Okay, I'm going to keep going. We have energy with the orange. Okay, so bless. Orange is very, I'm wearing it like we said earlier, but orange is the sacral chakra. It's being confident with your sexual desires. Even that is spiritual, to be confident in your sexuality because it's sacred, and it's being confident in yourself is the main key. Okay, but with that sacral chakra anyway, with orange, that's a little different. Let's see what the book says. Here it is. Let's see what it says. Oh, I opened right to it. And then it starts with the quote, a garden requires patient labor and attention. Plants do not grow merely to satisfy ambitions or to fulfill good intentions. They thrive because someone expended effort on them. Okay, and I feel like someone's expending effort on you, helping you. But it says adventure and rapid progress are indicated, and it is specifically anchored to your true purpose and the direction you are currently taking. Oranges indicate that anything is possible, although you need to get that willpower working hard. Just real quick, your chariot was reversed, okay? That means your willpower. You need to get your willpower back. What is your will? What do you want to will into existence, right? And then using that. When I was on a diet, people would trip out because I didn't want to eat bread or sugar, and I would turn that down, and they would be like, wow, you have some crazy willpower. It's because I knew what I wanted at that time. Bless. I need to go back on the diet. But it's about your willpower, because without willpower, you won't be going anywhere. That's why your chariot's reversed. But with willpower, look how strong and forceful, ground shaking energy that is with all the horses at the bottom. So, again, just real quick, it's confirmation. Again, it says, and the direction you are currently taking. Oranges indicate that anything is possible, although you need to get the willpower working hard. There will be challenges, but you can overcome them. And someone around you may need extra support at this time, or even maybe you need support at this time. Be wary of apathy, of losing interest too soon before giving something a chance, and of negativity. That was also confirmed. There's some jealous, maybe try to stay around, stay distanced from those who would be negative, okay? And jealous even. Okay, so let's see. That is crazy. All right, so we also have time here, okay? And it says time. Time has a wonderful way of showing you what really matters. Period. Just take your time, baby. But also, it's going to show you what really matters, which some things change in time, okay? We also have choosing your path, okay? And I'll read this one from the book, which also came up, the desert. Look, you got camels, you got deserts, okay? The desert passage, it says, trust there's a divine plan, okay? Even Jesus, okay, when he was fasting, we were just talking about food, he was fasting, he was led by the Spirit to the desert, okay, to be alone, to find a spiritual guidance or whatever. But then the devil, that's where the devil started tempting him, okay? So that's a whole nother story. But what I'm saying is the devil might try to tempt you, but you are choosing your path. You are deciding where that may lead to, and you're going after it. But in this desert area, also what I'm getting, spiritually, in the Bible, the Israelites had to wander the desert for 40 years or something like that when they left Egypt, when they left slavery, okay? But the reason they had to wander the desert even longer than they had to is because when they finally got to their promised land, they started to murmur. They first of all, they were like, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. And God actually sent snakes to bite them. But then Moses was like, okay, God, please forgive your people. What can I do? And they ended up having to put a snake on a staff, and then everyone who looked at the snake was healed. Blessed. But that was their murmuring. My main point is when they finally got to the promised land with milk and honey, and everything was prepared for them, there was some giants there, and they sent spies to the giants, and then the giants, blessed, they were like, oh, there's giants there, compared to them we look like grasshoppers. And so they were kind of being a little low bitches, okay? But ultimately, what I'm saying is when you get to your promised land, you might have some giants in the way, but this is your promise from God. This is a direction you need to be taking and pursuing, and you don't need to be afraid of the giants, because and if you complain about them, you might end up wandering a desert for longer than you have to, okay? Know that there's help even in the desert. God provides for his people. And when you finally get to the promised land, blessed, like right here, don't be afraid of the giants. Be like, you better get out of my way, this is my spot, okay? We also have fellow travelers that came up was just looking at me, and from looking at your other cards, I was like, okay, she needs to know that, fellow people are by her side. There's other people traveling just like you, but there's help for you. Okay, it says support is all around you right here. Wow. And then with this first main card, it says all is possible. So anything is possible. What you put your mind to, God is gonna be with you. It's possible, but you have to be ready to fight them giants and get them out of your way. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a desert. Because we had too many desert cards here. We also have another black card with direction. Okay, and it says clarify what you're seeking so the path becomes clear. You have to know what you want. You have to speak it into existence. You have to be ready for it and go after it. Again, time is going to show you what really matters, but direction. And then this really lines up with this card right here, this little fairy card. It says direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Okay, so wisdom, find your inner light. Be directed by it. Time will show you. All is possible, but don't be scared is the vibe I'm getting. We also have gathering around, the power of community. Okay, there's so many cards here saying people are there for you. Be a vibe. You're an extrovert and they can help you if you need it. Okay, and the bottom of the deck was Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Another desert card, honey. Another desert card. Okay, so know that people surround you. Again, get away from the negative ones, because that's what caused the Israelites to walk the desert for 40 years or something like that. Ultimately was their complaining, their negativity, their jealousy. But no, when you team up, when you get around the right people, they are going to, like the right ones of the Israelites, they were like, I'll take down them giants. What's up? We'll go get them. We'll go get them. But there wasn't that many. That most of them were just like, no, they're too big. And so ultimately it's about who you're around as well, is a big thing I'm seeing. Even if you find yourself in the presence of negativity, because we always can't control that, at least, speak words of affirmations. Be like, whisper it, be like, you know what, I am blessed, I am finding my direction, and there are people and support that surround me, that believe in me and want to see me cherished. Don't let the negativity get to you. Which leads me to the next card. It says, I release all attachments to judgment. I love and respect myself. Okay, and it says, it's fun to break rules, but what about breaking rulers? Without the ruler, there is no judgment or comparison to the way it should be. Stop shoulding all over yourself, and don't let others should on you either. PU. Only you are in control of how your life is measured. Be confident in your skin and allow others the same respect. By judging others, you only distract yourself long enough to avoid having to deal with an internal fear, like shitting on yourself. Release all attachments to judgment and wipe your worries clean. Period. Don't judge yourself. Don't say should I, coulda, woulda. Don't say should I do this, should I do that. Will you shit on me? Ultimately move past that. We got some archetype cards. We have companion, another card of community, another card saying you have friends by your side, that you are a friend, that people surround you that are going to help you. And it says loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. That's what a real friend is. Okay, we also have child of the divine. It says innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Okay, this is being magical. This is excuse me, this is like the Bible verse that says, Jesus was like, like the children, he was like, let them through. He was like, people in heaven are going to be the ones to tap into that childlike faith, right? But again, it says innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Know you're a child of the divine. Know that your father is providing for you, is what I'm seeing. Now, that also, we had this in reverse, but I asked for upright, but I'm going to read both. But the thing is, with this orphan child, energy. We got childish energy coming up, which really vibes with that Six of Cups I pulled earlier. In the present moment, the Six of Cups is a very childish nostalgia, bringing back to your childhood kind of energy. And it's like you were may have been abandoned or dealt with certain abandonment issues as a child. When this comes up, it says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Okay, you got to conquer that fear. Okay, you can survive. And this is also on a red card. Red is the color of the sacral chakra, excuse me, the root chakra. And that is our first chakra at the base of our spine, and it represents money, it represents stability, your roots. But the only thing that blocks it is fear. And so you need to again conquer this. And it's all fear is an illusion. And so when you think about that, like, oh, will I make it, will I do this, will I do that? No, you will. Okay, and say, I will make it, I am abundant, money is there for me, stability is there for me, even help is there for me. And all of those illusions will just diminish. But that will clear your first chakra, your root chakra. Okay, and this says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. And then the bottom one, because it did come up in reverse, it says feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, so be careful of, again, teaming up with the wrong people. Again, feelings of abandonment that stifle. If you're always feeling abandoned, it's gonna cause you to feel blocked. I touched this Chariot reverse card again. Have fear of the future, right? You got this, baby. You got this. It may seem like a desert sometime, but God is a provider in the desert big time, okay? It's pretty much the whole Old Testament, pretty much. But ultimately, again, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. You got this, okay? And then we also have teacher. I don't know why this coming up, but we had all this child energy. Maybe you're teaching even your children how to survive. Maybe you're learning from your experiences, from maybe feeling abandoned, to go out there, and but you can maybe even teach others. And it says ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Okay, so you're a teacher of all these things, of how to be a friend, of how to be connected to a child of the divine, and how to overcome this orphan mentality. You ain't orphan Annie. The sun will come up tomorrow. But anyway, your last two cards here. You don't have to be perfect to be lovable. You don't have to be perfect to be lovable. Much loving energy came through your reading. And now I see it's just that you need to know you are loved by the divine. The divine is your father. God is your father. And you are loved. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Maybe religion would tell you, you're going to hell. But ultimately, the universe, God, is here saying, I love you. And you don't have to be perfect. You got this. Okay, bottom of the deck, it says your struggle is not an indication of failure. Just because you struggle a little bit, just because it gets a little hot in the desert and you get hungry, yes, you can pray because, he gives us our daily bread. But ultimately, Spirit is saying you are not a failure just because you're going through the struggle. The struggle is real. Also, you have an owl here. This represents wisdom. Okay, bottom of the deck, you're a teacher. Ultimately, you are very wise. You're learning things, okay? And also the owl represents seeing through the darkness. Okay, maybe sometimes life might seem a little dark, but you got to remember that there is light on the other side. That's the vibe I'm getting, that you're very wise and your guides are here. Maybe you might see owl symbology or fox symbology or little red panda symbology. I don't know, but your animals, your guides are saying you are loved and you are supported. And also that just because you struggle, it doesn't mean you failed. Ultimately, but your question was, should I move, before October, or how to do this wisely? You're gonna have to go inward. That's what Spirit is saying. You're gonna have to go inward. You got to know that you are loved, that you are supported, and just find the direction within. Okay, not externally. Get some sunshine. Turn up that music is a big thing, and just trust the universe. I'm actually gonna read this before I let you go. Where's it at though? Is it right here? Where's it at? Oh, maybe it's in the box. Yeah. Let's see what this card says, because it says gathering around the power of community, and I feel like it has a powerful message for you from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I think you sent that one. No, I bought that one. Courtney, shout out to you for blessing me with so many decks. I know it can be a struggle or just annoying to go through the wish list and be like, what do I get this fool? Well, ultimately, you blessed my business more than anyone has, because you send these decks in exchange for these tarot readings. And, even you get a discount, but I'm just saying you have sent me many good decks, and I can't wait to break this new one in on the table over here. Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope this reading brought you some clarity. I am going to read this last card to you with, again, gathering around the power of community. And it says, gathering around the power of community, being safe and secure, allowing help. You got to allow help into your life is one thing, okay? And it says, there are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching the proverbial finish line, where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this: you are not alone, regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around to help with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, family, communities, and all those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now is the time to allow assistance from others, ask for it, and trust that you will receive. Receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful, amazing, complicated life. You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine. Oof, I'm feeling that part right there. Okay. And loved. Yes, loved. Now and always by life itself. Whatever your quarry, you will find the help you need to achieve what you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. Count on it. And you know what? I got a channeled message too, like, just as I was reading that, ultimately, you know how you hook me up with decks, okay, off my wish list? Make a wish list of things you want in your new home that you need and even want, okay? And then ask people, be like, hey, I'm moving out, I'm trying to be independent finally, and I want it to work this time. So if you would like to support me by sending something off my wish list, please do. Okay, it's energy exchange. That's why we even work together. Ultimately, make a wish list probably of things you would need and even want in your new home, and then like ask people to help you. Okay, so that's just the vibe I'm getting. May you be blessed in this time. May you find the independence. May you connect with the right people and not the jealous people. May you go on this little backpack adventure time. Get your compass. Adventure is yours. Get out the city and enjoy the outdoors. May you go on this adventure and find just a beautiful home and be at peace and know that the universe is watching you. Okay, so much love, Miss Courtney. I hope this resonates with you. Hit me up in the messages when you get done watching this video. Peace.